Alright, you are a new athletic training student. You're in Florida, you're in Vegas. The worst thing is you're in Florida. You got assigned to football by some sad gesture, and you're like, how am I going to survive for the heat? How am I going to pack for the heat? And this is for those of us who are bigger or have issues. Like I have sinus headaches, sinus pressures, I get heat illness, I get headaches, I get nausea. I don't really get too much more than that. But yeah, I need to acclimatize to the heat. Also, this shirt is from Amazon. If you need a shirt because you're just starting out but you don't want to pay $30 for a university shirt, get this. It also lets them know who you are as soon as you step on the field, so you're not mistaken for a water girl, even though you will be a water girl, or anything else, kind of let you know who you are. So let's learn how to pack a bag and some really smart tips, some that I thought about myself and tried them today, and it really works, such as this in a sports bra. It's a great tip. Alright, so first thing you need is the proper backpack. Pack a separate backpack that is specifically for just your athletic training stuff, so it's already always ready to go. So this one I chose because the lunchbox snaps in the front. Alright, so you always have your lunch bag ready to go. You don't have to have another bag that you have to carry, and you can pre-pack it. I pre-packed mine with some granola bars. I always keep in here. I usually add applesauce, and I also add the little protein packs as well. So this backpack was from Walmart, $18.88. Probably a little overpriced, but it works. Alright, it's also slightly water repellent. It comes with a little face mask, and it has your lanyard that you need because there's going to be a lot of book bags out there, so you make sure yours does not get lost. This is also small, compact, and convenient, so you can walk around with it. If you have a very large stadium or you're doing acclimatization, there's a lot of players getting hurt all the time, and you need your water or your medication with you. This is small enough and light enough you can keep it on your back. Of course, there's two side pockets, and it's repellent. Alright, so we need pockets, compact, lunchbox on the side. That's your go-to. This one also has like a little extra laptop carrier in the back. Alright, so the first thing is water, but we're going to step back before water. Just because. Also with everything, get tape, get a Sharpie marker. You need to put your name, what you do, ATC, and S for student. But ATC, even though I'm not certified yet, it lets them know we gotta go find one of the trainers. And this is my work phone number for where I'm at now. That's why I'm showing you on the screen, because it's my work number. I am not diabetic. I know I'm a large person, but I'm not diabetic. But I keep some of the blackberry lemonade from Walmart always attached via rubber bands to this bottle. So that way if you need to get some salts because you're sweating, they're right here. And this was from earlier today, it's full. And as you can see, I always have it written electro drink, so that way myself and anybody around me, if I go down, they know what's in each of my bottles. So what you do ideally is the night before, obviously empty this out, dry, clean. The night before, when it's dry and clean, or the day of, you're going to take some of your, it's a huge container, this is only $10 on Amazon. You're going to take some of your Gatorade or whatever drink you want, and you're going to dump the powder, just take a spoonful of powder, and put it in the empty bottle the night before. So my powder is white, of course. Take a dry scoop. I only take 1/3. Again, I don't really care if it's sweet or not. I just do a little, I'll do a lot. Take this, pour it in the empty cup the night before, so that way when you get to the field or in the morning if you're in a rush, you don't think about adding water. But again, I always keep these attached here as backup. So this bottle is going in the fridge for tomorrow, but ideally you'd put your empty bottle with the powder inside of the backpack. Alright, next. So you need to have a several bottled water system with you. So if you're at football practice, if you want to drink the water that they drink that's filled with turf, you drink the turf water. Okay, if you want to drink out of the bottles that the players drink, have fun that with your meningitis and all the nasties that we all know these players have. Okay, or a good number of them. Okay, this is my bottle that I keep. It also has a little grabber in it. Before I head to practice, I stop at Wawa. I fill this thing up with ice and water, and this my ice and water bag stays in the backpack. If you need to resort to drinking from it, what I take is these extra long silicone straws. I got some from Amazon, but they were too short for my purposes. But these at Bed Bath & Beyond were just $6. So I'm going to take a color I like. I like turquoise and pink. The ones from Amazon were prettier colors, but what I want to do and why I want silicone, this is not going to be my main drinking bottle, but if I have to resort to it, I need a fast way to drink. I personally hate when I need to drink out of this thing and I'm fighting the ice for the water. It drives me insane. So the silicone, it's bendy, it's flexy. You put it in there, open, drink, you're good to go. Obviously it needs to be washed, but this is the purposes of this video. Okay, bam, in there, flat bottom. Okay, next, this is the crucial idea, is get a bottle that's not holding 32 ounces of water, not a big bottle that you can wear on you. So if you get sent all the way across the field away from your backpack, if you're choosing not to wear your backpack, you have water right there on you, okay? So this one, it was actually really good. I used it today. It's a 12-ounce double insulated vacuum bottle from Walmart. I think it was $6 or $7. Again, name, number. Okay, what you do, I haven't tried this with regular bra, but with a sports bra, okay, you're going to obviously have to purchase a separate carabiner clip. So this guy, his lid comes off, but he has a strap. So purchase your carabiner clip. Okay, take it like this, and so it's not in the way when you're with your athletes. Bam, African style. Okay, this was so useful. It was out of the way, but I had my water right there, and it wasn't super heavy, and it stayed cold in this isolated thing. So when you need a drink, unless you want to drink out of the bottles with the players, you have fun. All right, you're going to, bam, drink, 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 boom, snap it back on, okay? And then you have water that's not super heavy that you can carry on you. That's easier for you to drink, because we know that when it comes to food and water, other things affect our food and water choices, like convenience. Convenience is very big. So you don't want how convenient it is to mess up your game. So again, you take your refiller bottle once this goes empty, unless you want to drink the turf water. If you want to refill from the turf water, go ahead, homie. You have fun with that. All right, so you go over to wherever your big bottle is, refill from there, put it back on you, you are good to go. So for the night, put this back on, this guy goes back in the bag. Awesome. Alrighty, this guy I have not used yet, so thankfully this year they said that we can make our own practice athletic training schedules with university football. So I doing my own acclimatization, so I was out there 6:30 to 7:30 yesterday. Today I was out there 5:30 to 7. Tomorrow I'll be out there from 5 to whatever. So I'm doing my own acclimatization, so I'm not there for the whole 4 to 7:30 p.m. Practice. But I did purchase this guy from Ross for $10. It's a little pricey, but I will also fill him up at Wawa with ice and water and have him out there with me if I'm doing a long practice or a long game. Again, he already has a straw, which is nice. Then you push down. Again, easy drinking. We want ease of water consumption. This mechanism on this guy does not look like he's going to last that long. So I'm keeping the receipt, but I was in a rush. I was like, I've got football. I need something to drink. Alrighty, so we talked about that so far. So other cooling things that are not related to your consumption. Again, there's also G2, which is low in sugar if you're diabetic. That's not especially my concern. But again, this whole thing, and it's freaking huge. It's 4 pounds, okay? $10, 4 pounds. Alright, other thing is a hat that's a headband, and it's for cooling purposes. If you have a lot of hair like I do, I like headbands. So this is a headband and a hat, you know, the whole SPF 50. But this one is the hat that you're going to wet. So what I do is wet it with water, and this is like a few minutes before the game, or not, a few minutes before I leave. Okay, you're gonna wet this bad boy with water, and you're gonna stick him in the freezer when you're getting ready to go. Okay, when you stick him in the freezer, it's gonna get ice cold, and it's going to get hard, but the best thing is to take your hat and stick it in the freezer. This one was $15 from Amazon. It's in this weird pattern because this is the only thing I could get here that fast. But it's from Mission. I still have the tags on it. I'm not sure how much I like it, but I've worn it both days I've been out. So, hat that you can snap and keep you warm. Keep you warm, keep you cool. Nobody needs to be warm, forget that. Alright, I also have several towels. This one's from Bed Bath & Beyond. And these are your cooling towels. So drench them in ice water. I don't know if the whole snap and wiggle thing works, but you have it. So pack your towel, keep it somewhere accessible or in case you need to use it. Right, there's that type of towel, and then I purchased this one from Amazon. I have not tried it. This one is hard to get wet. This one's hard to get wet because like the water when you first pour it doesn't absorb, just bounces off. And it's more of a fabric-y material. I've had one, I purchased one that's like the PVA type. I haven't used it outdoors, but I'm not sure how it works. This one's I got from Amazon. This is a little longer. This is like a thinner material. So I'm going to test that out. But I do have the two different towels because one, again, more ice water on it, keep you cooler. But more importantly, I don't know which one in the field is going to cool the greatest or be the greatest. And also, so you can have one around your neck and one wrapped around your head. Should you need that extra protection. When you are on the field, something that don't be ashamed to do, I've done it, is take your ice water, take the athlete's water, and all over your head, okay? That water is ice cold, okay, cool down your head, help you feel cool. Alright, and this guy, I kind of want him in the front. I guess I'll put him here. Why not? In my other pocket, I have like lotion, chapstick. What I do need to obtain, Tylenol, chapstick, and Aveeno lotion. The thing that I also need to get is a clip hand sanitizer, just in case you need to get some sort of clip hand sanitizer to wear on you, in case you have contacts like me or something flew in my eye today, and you need to touch your eyeball or someplace on you. You need to make sure your hands are clean. This is some little one-use safe skin we got from our university. Since this is not something I necessarily see myself reaching towards a lot, I'm going to put it in the back laptop section. Alright, something else, if you do have gastrointestinal issues, is getting some wipes for when you're on the stadium. You don't know what the situation is in those stadium bathrooms. These ones are flushables from Bed Bath & Beyond. You can get them wherever. But please remember to prepare for that. Alright, for chubby girls, thick thighs save lives, you have your Body Glide. This is, almost looks like deodorant, but you put it in between your thighs to help with friction rub, to reduce that as well. So again, not something that I'm going to probably reach for a lot. I've been wearing yoga boot cut pants to practice. They have seemed to be working because they say no tight biker shirts, no leggings, but if you're knock-kneed, you can't wear loose basketball shorts because that's going to cause a whole situation. So I found tall yoga pants. Alright, something else I haven't used yet, but the old school fan, okay? Gonna make you look like a princess at practice, but you will be cool, okay? Princess at practice who is not burning up. Alright, as you see, I'm just keeping some of my cool products right there in the side corner. Okay, so another thing that will help keep you cool is some sun block, some physical sun blocker. So this one is, CVS has one that comes in a jar that I really loved, but CVS was out of theirs. So this is a sheer zinc sunscreen. So it's a zinc, it says sunscreen, but it is the physical sun blocker. Why do you need the physical sun blocker, okay, because this is a physical blocker. It's going to block out the rays and reflect them back. This is going to help keep you cooler than the sunscreen, the spray sunscreen that just and it's clear. Okay, it's going to create that white cast, blocking out, reflecting, deflecting those sun's rays, and it's going to keep you cooler. So this guy on my forehead, and I do the back of my neck especially, and then the rest of my face. I throw him on not before I leave the house. This one gets a little messy when you're trying to apply it and you're around turf and the wind and twigs and all that other stuff that's just getting everywhere. Okay. If you are oily, take a matte gel-like primer. Put the primer, I have one, it's called H2O Matte from Sephora. It sucks water and oil out of everything. Put that underneath my sunscreen, and then we don't have an oil situation. I did not use primer with this guy, but I was not oily, so it's all good. Now, Copper Tone has an itty bitty spray sunscreen that's $4 or $5, and this one is a larger travel size sunscreen that's only $4 from Bed Bath and Beyond. As we all know, sunscreen has to be reapplied, so you need to carry your spray to over your body. Okay, not necessarily going to cool you down as much as the white cast thick sunblock, but will help. I have my name on it too because sunscreen, as we all know, tends to get passed around, and that's why the Copper Tone that's yay big and yay wide, I really didn't want to buy it, but I was in a crunch, you know, until I found the stuff. But it tends to get passed around, so you want yours to come back to you, and then you want them to understand this is not a team sunscreen, that this is your own personal one, and that they're using that up. So cheaper, you can be a little nicer to share. The smaller size, again, is so we can just have a little to-go dun-dun thing in our bag. Okay? Alright, so I know when it comes to the heat and to the sun, surprisingly there are some tools out there, but there's almost not enough, because you're like, oh, that's it. I can drink water, I can drink electrolyte drinks, I have the cooling towel, I have the cooling water hat, I can purchase the actual fan that goes around the neck, and then that's it. So you have to make sure the few tools that a human being has at their resource for cooling, you need to make sure they're readily available and you're using them to your optimum level. Okay, another thing that I got was, I have prescription orthotics. It was for Amazon. I think they were $8.99. Yes. Solimo, their own little brand. I've not tried these, but work gel insoles. So make sure, again, you're going onto the field. And again, this is for bigger people. Skinny people that are super athletic, they don't have to have so much management of their body. They can just go. But for the rest of us who are great at medicine or great at science, and we have a love for sports medicine, or in my case, you have a love for bacteria, you may need a little more prep work so you can do the same as they do. So again, put these in your, get a pair, make sure you cut them ahead of time the night before, because they need to be cut to put in your sneakers. I'm purchasing the Hoka 1-1 Bondi 7 because it's recommended by other people. Also has the Podiatry Association mark on it. So it's $150. I have these Skechers. I have the Skechers knockoff version, if I can grab it without us falling. I have the Skechers knockoff version. They're okay. Like, I think there's still something to be desired. I'm hoping the Hoka 1-1s will have what I'm looking for, but it does help. Like, I do notice I can last a little bit longer in them. And before, I didn't used to have a car, and I had 2 to 3 jobs, and I was catching the bus a lot. So they did help get me through that, I will say that. So what else? Is my bag packed? I think my bag is packed, so we could potentially end at least the fast portion of this video here. I look like a mess. I know, I'm a busted Barbie doll. Because our school doesn't have enough professional staff members, I am the building manager, building director, the acting for right now. and it might be a while before they hire a full-time professional staff member. So I have that, I have class, and I have to do our clinical hours and our field experience, so time for brushing hair does not happen. But when you're trying to get your master's degree and do it affordably, you gotta make those sacrifices. Okay, anything else? That should be it. I think that's it. And then again, baby athletic trainers, you guys, I know getting your school's polos and all that crap can either take a really long time or be really expensive. Amazon has solid colored polos for just $9.98. So if you need like a polo to wear in the clinic, just to start you out, that's like school colors, you know, professional, I recommend going to Amazon and getting their polo. Again, for practice, sometimes they're a little bit more lenient on practice, like you don't have to wear polos and khakis to practice. So that's why I recommend you getting the athletic training shirt for when you go to practice. And that's it. So please try out the tip with getting the insulated smaller ounce bottle and a carabiner and hooking onto your sports bra or to your pants if you're a guy, and wearing that while you're walking on practice. That really was a lifesaver today. I really enjoyed that. Again, if you're okay drinking out of the same Powerade Gatorade bottles as football players, that's your prerogative. Have lots of fun doing that. Ooh, there's one last thing that I will show you that's helpful even if you're just working retail or whatever you're doing. So last thing is, I got this at Target. This is supposed, I think, to be, it's supposed to be a wrist wallet. I wear it on my ankle. So I keep my cards and my money, whatever else in here, and I usually tie it to my left ankle, and then I pull my pants over it. This has never once, and I've been wearing this since December 2019, while working retail, twice actually, catching the bus, all that type of stuff. Strap it to your ankle. You don't have to worry about somebody breaking into your car. You don't have to worry about somebody like putting in your bra. So you keep it, keep your cards and your money. If you choose not to take your wallet with you to practice, that's cool. I'm always afraid, one, you still need your driver's license, and you need some cash in case something happens and you need gas or whatever it may be. Right? I really hope that these recommendations and tips for surviving the heat outdoors as a baby athletic trainer and new athletic trainer work for you. Try them out. Let me know if you have any more tips to like stand the heat. That'd be awesome. But yeah, so we're good to go. Keep your AT bags separate. And that's all I got for you. So thank you and bye bye.